Hey, this is Brian. I called like 3 weeks ago. I don't
How,
know, maybe even further along.
how's it going, Brian?
Pretty good. I just wanted to follow up with that one guy talking about the apps because I kind of had a couple things to add because, like, I'm 22 and
What did you call about? Refresh my memory.
I called about some relationship advice I had with some girl that just resolved itself and it wasn't
Oh,
a
the
big
girl
issue.
where was it the one where you like with the Valentine's Day?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
shit like resolved
yeah.
itself.
It resolved itself, right? Where she just like you were like, I don't want to, and then she's just like, she just disappeared, right?
I basically like was like forgetting to respond and
Chicks love that. You go,
she was
I
returning to
forgot to
respond. And then eventually I
respond.
got a text like, "Hey, I don't want to pursue anything else." And I was like, "All right, cool." So
Yeah,
I didn't
you're
have to
like,
do
"Yeah,
anything.
look, this didn't need to be said at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you go, look, neither of us are into this shit. I think she kind of just wanted to leave the interaction with a little bit of leverage. So just so,
Oh
even though you
yeah.
hadn't spoken for like a week, she goes, just so you know,
And I was like,
this is
"All
on
right,
my
cool."
terms.
But yeah, just to get back to what my experience with the apps has been, it's like every date and every like relationship I've been in has been from those. And so it's really hit or miss about what your experiences are.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, you don't think it's fucking hit or miss if you just like go out to some bar and get blackout drunk and just like sleep with some random chick and then you wake up and you go she's fine and then you go out on
I've
some
also
dates and
done
that's your
that.
yeah. I mean, that's hit and miss too. It's all hit and miss.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
but
the
no,
divorce
I've
rate
had
pre apps was still 50%.
oh, absolutely. So just
Definition of
my
hit or
experience
miss.
from apps are like you'll send a message, like maybe you'll get a message back, and sometimes you'll get a good one. And like my room and I have both had luck on them, and so I wouldn't say that they're like so bad.
Yeah. I mean, they're
But
definitely not bad. Like, I find people, obviously, if you're a fucking gargoyle or something, it doesn't help either a guy or a girl. Like, it's going to
oh
be
yeah,
slim pickings. But if you're a decent looking person who's, you know, has a somewhat understanding of where they kind of fit in the hierarchy. So you're not like, because you see it all the time where it's like people's standards are way off and you go, I can't get anything. You go, yeah, because your standards are too high.
yeah, and it's
That's
funny. And like I'll go to some bars where it's literally like, oh my God, this is like Tinder in real life. It's like 80% man to like 20% female, and
exactly,
it's
but
like,
that's not Tinder in real life because Tinder in real life is actually 50-50 or for the most part. Like it is 50-50. Now, it might not shake out that way in terms of like, obviously women are getting way more matches than men,
oh yeah,
but
like it's
it's not like, it is 50-50 on Tinder.
It's like I've talked to my girlfriend before. She's like every my ex now. She's like every match, every person I swipe right on would be a match, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh well, as a guy, it's completely different.
Of course, I mean, of course, it's like it's obvious. It's like women are, they're like guys will fuck anybody for the most part. There's like
Yes, yes.
there's just so many guys who literally will. I mean, think about it. Like we all know girls and we all know guys, and how many guys do you know who you've been in a conversation with them while they're just blindly swiping right, like like you're like we're talking and they're just like swiping right, like they're just.
Oh, and it's
I
hilarious
mean, it's
because like I've
funny.
been sitting with my roommate, and he's doing that, and I'm like, oh, well, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
like he's just like doing that, like in the as you're like just he's multitasking. He's just swiping, and you go. Whereas girls are like, oh, I look at their profile, and I gotta see
Yeah,
how
it's like
tall
who
they
cares?
are, and
No,
I
but
gotta
so
take all this information, and
so currently the girl I've moved on to, it's like really weird right now because like things are going well, but I've now hit this roadblock where it's like I can't tell if she's super religious and isn't into sex whatsoever. And so now I'm like, how long can I pursue this? Because
has
that's
she
like,
had? Have you had sex?
has she?
No, have you with her?
Oh, not with her, no.
No. And how many times have you gone out?
Several. We've been seeing each other for like 2.5, 3 months. And
3 months.
yeah, it is really bizarre because
Three,
like I've asked her, I've
Brian,
figured out that she is a
Brian.
virgin.
3 months.
Yes.
And what's the conversation? Like, what is the conversation?
The conversation always is that her ex was really shitty in terms of sex and
How old is
she's
she?
just like really scared. She's my age, 22.
Yes, she's young. And but
And
so she's
so
not
it's
a virgin.
she I I think she is.
Oh, I mean, how do you not know she's religious? What does she do on Sundays?
So I know she's very religious, but she just doesn't talk about it. And so I'm just like kind of like, how do I approach this conversation with her? Like, so is it like virgin until marriage? Like, what's going on?
I mean, dude, like I don't. I mean, I don't want to. Obviously, it's not like you don't have to wait until you're married, but it's not really the way things are done currently.
No, and so I'm just like
Do you
sitting
guys
here
do
like,
like
well,
you,
I
you
gotta
guys do
have this.
anything else? Like, or is it like you get
No, she's just like refusing to do anything else, and it's the first time I've ever
like you
really
guys make out?
experienced this. Oh yeah,
Okay, so you do that stuff, but just no sex.
yeah. It's I don't even know how to approach the conversation because like I don't want to make her feel
I
shitty.
mean, what are you gonna wait? What are you gonna wait 6 more months?
No, fuck no.
I
It's like
you
there's
gotta
a
be just
point
like
where like I need to do this like
and
this
like do you
week,
try and kind of
next
like
few.
be assertive? Like, does she drink? Like, do you guys go out and stuff?
Oh yeah, we
So
go
like you'll
out and
go
drink
out
all
and
the
do you ever
time.
like try and just like you get home at the end of the night and you kind of be like, and then she just goes what? Like no?
She just goes, what? She just goes, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Like, let's hang out again later this week. And it's like, well, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I, I mean, if like the only explanation that's acceptable is that she's like, yeah, I'm a fucking super religious, I guess.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
just
do
don't know.
that. And then, but is that something you're willing to do?
Oh no,
Dude, you're
I'm just not really.
22 years old. Like,
Yeah, like I'm not willing to.
I mean, the fact that you got to this point, you're 3 months deep into this shit, and you're still like, I don't know. Like, maybe she's
I,
religious.
I just don't fucking know what's going on. Like we hang all the time, and it's just like this weird gap in
Yeah, I
thinking,
mean,
and it's
dude, you
like,
gotta move on. Unless you're like, she's the one. I guess I don't know.
yeah, it's like I just can't sit here and just be like, oh yeah, let's just hang out, keep going on dates, and
And
just
you
not
go
have
on
any
dates with
sex. It's
anybody
like,
else?
during yes,
Okay, so you are dating other people.
yeah, a little bit here and there.
And do you think she's dating other people? Do you think she's fucking cock blocking
No,
some
no,
other guys?
I don't think so. It's just I don't know. It's like I just can't sit and just how this is now. Like,
I mean, dude, it's an untenable situation. Like, what are you?
oh,
You got.
oh,
I mean,
absolutely not.
the chat's going wild. You gotta move on.
Okay, all right. That's what I thought.
It's
That's
one
what I
of
thought.
those. Yeah, it's like I don't even know, man. Like, what are you? I don't. You know what it is? Is because she's young enough. Like where I almost think like she doesn't really understand. Like she thinks that's a reasonable position. I guess.
I mean, maybe
And
that's
the
what it
thing is,
is.
if
But
she
like,
said, she goes, look, like if she said right at the bat, she goes like, I don't have sex before I'm married. Like that was day
she's
one. Then you at least know what the deal is.
yeah. I just don't know what the deal is, and it's just really, really weird.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, you have to. You got to just ask her. You go, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah.
You go, I'm not.
That's
Just be
what I
like,
have
look,
to
I'm
do.
not going to be in a. I'm 22 years old. I'm not going to be in a relationship where I'm not having sex with somebody. So
Oh, absolutely not. That's just something that's not possible for me.
yeah,
And like
yeah.
I was even talking to my boys about it like this weekend too, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
I mean, it's just like I mean, I guess I'm sure you have fun hanging out with her or whatever. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's dude.
but no.
When you're 22, oh my god, that would legitimately be like painful.
Oh, it's been really, really weird and painful.
No, but that would like actually be physically painful when you're
Yeah,
22 years old. You're like, this hurts me. To
it
like,
it it has been. It has been.
yeah, yeah.
And so I've just been like, no, like the apps are fun and everything, and it's like down.
Did you
It's
wait?
like
Wait, where
the
did you
apps.
meet her? On an app?
Yeah, I met her on Hinge.
Oh, you met her on Hinge. Sounds like you met her on fucking Unhinged. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, right. True.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I think you just yeah. Everybody's saying cut your losses. I would just be like, look, I'm not going to be in a
Yeah.
relationship where I don't have sex. So
Yeah,
what
like
is
I'm 22 years
what
old.
is
Like,
exactly your deal?
it's ridiculous.
I will say that the worst scenario, which is I think a potential, is she's going to have some really really dark reason why she won't have sex with you, and then you're going to be like feel like a dick maybe.
Oh yeah, I
That's a
feel like that's what's
possibility
gonna
where she's
happen.
going to be like
And
something really bad happened and I like physically cannot, and then you're still going to probably be like, well, I don't want to do this, but you're just going to feel much worse about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. And
Yeah, which is
it's
I
probably gonna
think
fucking
that's a
happen. Whatever.
possibility. But I mean, again, it's like, it's like it's your life, I guess. I don't know. You can't just like stick around forever.
Yeah,
You could.
maybe stay off of Unhinged, but maybe look at
Yeah,
Hinge.
yeah. It's weird that she's on fucking apps. But again, can you check to see if her like profile's active? Like, do they have some sort of option where you can see if like she's been online or anything?
So I don't have mine active right now, um, but I can see like my buddy if she like sees her in like the cards or something.
Yeah, I guess it would be hard unless you're in a really small town. Like, if she would come up, because any like big city, it could take like months before you could technically get to her. But
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, I just wanted to ask about that and mention
yeah,
a little bit
yeah,
about the
dude, you
apps
got all
because
sorts of problems with this shit. You're a man of a million problems.
it's all right.
Dude, it's tough being a 22-year-old, man. It's just like, you know what? I think it's. I don't know what it would be like being a 22-year-old. That shit didn't exist when I was 22.
It's
Um,
weird. No, but yeah, I just wanted to confirm what everything I'm thinking right
yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah. You got to cut this one, or at least find out what the deal is. And definitely, when you do call back, let us know, because I think
All right,
people
I
want to know.
absolutely will. Thank you
Hell
for
yeah.
taking my call.
Yeah, later, Brian.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.